Hi, this is Ben with JRCC here at the office, and I wanted to present a little webinar for people's information. This webinar is intended to give information about coronavirus and disinfection. Just like any virus, to disinfect, there's no substitution for wiping surfaces with a disinfectant. While it's always good to try and wipe down all surfaces, the main focus should be on high touch areas. Like you can't really take care of all walls and ceilings necessarily, and it's not likely that you're going to come in contact with all those. But the high touch areas, that would be like your desks, your countertops, cabinets, door handles. At home, it could be toys, anything that are high touch. So the EPA has actually put out a list of products that are registered, and this list will be added to in the future, but they put something out, I believe it was March 3rd. Now, it's very important to notice that just because it's registered with the EPA, it does not mean it's endorsed by the EPA. It's also not an exhaustive list, as there could be other products. So most disinfectants should be able to handle this. So I will post that and show you guys here in just a moment where you can find that. I'll also be posting all the links that I'm referencing for information on this post. So besides doing a wipe down of all the surfaces, there may be surfaces that are difficult to wipe down, and there's other methods such as fogging or misting that may be an additional solution. So utilizing a wet fogger or an electrostatic sprayer with the disinfectant will come into contact with nearly all surfaces. Also, it's very important to remember that disinfecting does not mean that future contact with this virus or any other viruses will be prevented. Only that what was pre-existing will be disinfected. So diligence in disinfecting regularly is key. There's also recommendations by the CDC that you can follow, and I'm gonna pull that up now. So this is from the CDC website, and there's just tips on how to keep the workplace safe, school, home, and really most of these things are all the same. So I'm just going to go over keeping the workplace safe, and you can certainly take this into any aspect. So practicing good hygiene. So really we need to stop handshaking. I know that probably seems odd. We are definitely in the habit of handshaking or greeting people, but that's really not a method that should be used at this time. Making sure you clean your hands on a regular basis, because we're touching doors, we're touching things. Really, anything that we're touching is considered high touch areas, so we should be washing our hands regularly. Just create some habits to avoid touching your face, covering your coughs and sneezes as they happen. Make sure to increase the ventilation by opening windows or adjusting any air conditioning or heating. So all these things are going to promote better hygiene. So be careful with meetings and travel. A lot of people still have to do their work. So doing video conferencing for meetings is definitely a plus. We do some classes here. I do some additional training for my industry, and these types of things we're trying to do streaming live classes, so that's probably a better way to go. Just assess the risks of business travel, and just remember when traveling, the government has already issued statements where people that are high risk would be younger people and elderly people. So just be careful. And then limit any type of food sharing. In fact, I just wouldn't recommend that at all. And then just plain stay home if you're feeling sick, or even if you have a family member that's sick. you may want to consider that as well. So these are just all good practices to have, especially when you have a place to work that may have a lot of employees in the same spot. So anyways, so for businesses that are affected by this, you really should contact your insurance agent to find out what is covered under your policy. It may or may not be covered under business interruption, but it really depends on what the policy language is. So please contact your insurance agent if you have those concerns. So we are definitely able to help businesses at JRCC. We're able to help schools and other public places when it comes to disinfecting. We utilize a botanical product that is safe. Many disinfectants can contain chemicals that are harmful to people and the environment. So we hope this information helps, and we will add the links to this like I mentioned earlier. And if you have questions or if you want to schedule something with us that we need to come and take a look or need to help you out right away, we can certainly do so. So really appreciate your time, appreciate you following us, and hopefully you can share this with other fans and people in the community so that they know what to do as well. So I will talk at you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.